Thank you for joining us. In the last episode, you watched us remove the rear body of the vehicle, and now what you see is actually what's remaining. And in this episode today, we tend to look deeper into seeing what components of the vehicle can be repaired or needs urgent attention, and what can be refurbished.
See how they make it, man. It's not amazing.
I don't think the chassis is that bad. I think it's just surface. It's all surface rust. So I think that one sandblasting job will sort it out. You agree?
Absolutely. You don't even have to sandblast. You wire.
So new bolts will have to fit on here.
Yeah.
Is it a level? It's not even a level. No, it is flat. There's no air in it.
Is there none at all? Then it's the fact that there's no weight that's laying like that.
Yeah. I think you see the last piece there?
Yes.
I think
Alex, this is perfectly level, eh? These guys, all of these, all the way
so?
through. Yeah, then you just put some sort of board here. With that little walkway. It's big enough. You know, it would be good to have the one-seater. Okay, that's the width we've got to cut.
Making a temporary tail for the vehicle so that it can be legal on the road. The number plates and the tail lights are on a temporary basis. Now we will try and stick it onto the vehicle.
That's a 12-volt one, eh? And you know that,
Yeah?
that one I'm going to soak down. I was going to put that high pressure cleaner here,
Yeah.
but I'm going to soak down with the what you call it, the air compressor.
Okay.
So yeah, put soap and solution in basically. So.
Yeah. No, I'm not washing in. One of the major problems we've noticed is a leaking diesel tank, and this happens to be the main tank, and we obviously have to get that fixed urgently. We are on our way to have a new exhaust system fitted, as the vehicle is fairly accessible from the top and the bottom side, as there is no body in the rear, and it is an ideal opportunity to replace all the worn out and rusted components. Here you see a brand spanking new free flow exhaust system fitted on the vehicle, and that's the beginning. It has taken me a couple of hours of using the compressor and blowing out dust from various nooks and crannies in the vehicle, and I think I have done a fairly good job.
Underneath.
So that's
Not on the top, but underneath.
okay. That's the earth.
This is the tail lights, and for the light for the number plate, we're going to
Okay, you're going to take
unweave
it off.
there. Yes.
So that
It's quite stuffed, so it'll take a...
it's quite thick out there.
Yeah, very much so. Did they put a plug on this guy?
Um,
No, they didn't. There's no plug, so you can only take it out so far. But that's fine, we can get that off.
so you're pulling out the indicators and the so those cables go that way.
Are aligned. Those three are aligned. The
Yeah.
clip is there. Okay, and we turn it around, and you can see how the wiring is.
So
The brown also goes to the top one, adjacent to the base of the clip. Okay.
Okay.
Not the right opposing, but a bit off. That's positive
Okay.
and live. Okay.
So we've got. Can I see the green?
Green next to the brown
Green.
that comes in the center, and red next to that, which is the base of the clip,
Okay.
not next to the base. The base
Okay.
of the clip. Okay.
So the thick cable goes through there
Second hole, yeah.
And comes out on the big square hole.
Let me see if we can get a new harness. Would be good.
Can you must look for it.
Yeah, at the dump, there by the cars.
Done some major stripping on the vehicle today. Removed a lot of cables. The leaking diesel tank is out, and the propeller shaft.
Yeah, that's laying down there.
And the other end of the shaft is out. Got a spanking new exhaust system on there. I'm pulling out the old pipes from the aircon.
This one put back.
That's the harness from the rear half of the vehicle is lying along here, which is also been removed. We would look at redoing the harness or getting another harness that might be useful. That's fine.
You just knock it off with a hammer. Polish it. Polish it afterwards and just take that last piece off. Because you don't want to touch this at all, you know. When you paint it, it must be part of the cleanliness of this whole shed. This side the same. We cut that out. Just look good. Wow, fixed it. Just pick up a smoking pot or something. Huh? originally when we took it off the other day?
I can't remember.
It was 17 or 18.
This is one of the bushes that was.
Yeah, that's it. And that's not the size, is it? No, that's right. 17. Got a better 17 than that.
So today we've stripped a lot. There's the bumper lying over there. At the far end there, you can see between the old canopy and there's the diesel tank and the aircon lying there, which was removed from the roof of this vehicle.
You know, these collets work the other way around. When you put in a thick grade, you've got to turn them around, otherwise they can't hold.
Yeah, because of the cup.
Yeah.
The propeller shaft, the center bearing and other components of the drivetrain are now easily accessible, and this is the ideal opportunity to have the propeller shaft removed and balanced.
And you need to check
Taking
this.
it off from the front
That
end
one's fine as well.
and to check the universal joints. Actually, the main tank is out and I've given it a good wash. We have a possible leak on it somewhere, which we are going to now have a pressure test done on it, and hopefully it can be fixed. If not, I'll have to replace it.
We are now commencing with our sandblasting exercise, and in that big black bucket there is the blasting sand, and the black plastic at the bottom of the car is to collect the blasted sand that has gone out through the blasting nozzle.
With the day 2 of the sandblasting and rust removal on the vehicle, I think we've got a couple more days worth of work on it. Tomorrow we're going to lower the sub tank, might even take off the shocks, and I think to get it clean over there, we might have to take off those brake pipes, and once the brake pipes are removed, we should be able to get it done properly. So day 2 done. We are on day 3, and Charles is busy grinding away. We have dropped our second tank. That's what it looks like before, and that's what it looks like after sandblasting. After sandblasting,
Even the spring has got a different color.
it's day 4 today, and I think I'll continue with the remainder of this work and maybe start welding wherever we have seen fatigue tears on the body. A few more areas for the rust to come out, like here there is a bit more of rust on the surface, and I think otherwise the car is fairly clean.
Yeah, these,
Yeah.
they've only just spot welded.
Yeah.
Might as well do the whole thing. Yeah.
We're just strengthening the old Toyota welds and making sure that the welding is intact, and also closing up holes that were on the vehicle so that it doesn't collect additional sand or grit while we are driving.
This one.
This part of the body has a bit of a tear in it, and I think I'm going to I think I'll have to knock it in from the bottom. And let me try that with this piece of rod. I can knock it up a bit, and then once I knock it up, we can do it weld. I think we've finished with all the sandblasting and the polishing of the chassis. Now we want to proceed with the painting of the rust-proof coat onto the vehicle, and you can see here that's what the vehicle's wheels removed at the back look like, and Charles is going to now explain how the rust-proofing coating is being applied, and I think we'll end up with about 3 to 4 coats on the vehicle.
Yeah.
First coat of rust treatment is happening. Oh, the car is becoming black.
You need to.
Hmm?
Absolutely.
On top of this.
Yeah. Not on this. Yeah, you need to. You go to coastal corrosive areas like Swakop for a weekend or 2, and leave the mud on for a day or 3.
Oh, my tank is also getting painted. That's nice. The other tank is being pressure tested. They just call me.
What time are you going to pick it up?
They
I've sprayed with the stuff before. Give those galvanized fittings there can be painted.
That one has to be cut anyway.
Yeah, in any case, but they can handle.
Anti-rust coat going on now.
Since we've got it.
Yeah, we've got plenty.
Yeah.
I'll take this rubber out, eh?
Out.
Yeah, because I think they are, you can see they are damaged here. So it doesn't help to put it back. We'll put new rubbers. You have to clean under that now, eh? Before you make the paint.
Yeah.
So today is day 5 and Charles is busy. We're applying the glossy black on this thing right now. Charles is now busy applying the glossy layer, and the glossy layer is not the only function of that glossy layer is to make sure not much dust and grime stick to it that easily, and it's easier to wash. This is what we're going to apply onto the diesel tanks. So David's going to apply a thick coat of the rubberizing on the tank, and that should protect it from stone chips and things like that.
Same process that was to go through.
Yeah. So we did apply rust proofing on the tank first, and now we're applying the rubberizing. The sub-tank, as you've seen, has received its coat of rust proofing and rubberizing, and now in this frame you will see it back in its original place. The main tank is still coming, being tested, and hopefully will be back soon.
Now we're starting to tackle the front side of the vehicle, and the front wheels have been removed, as you can see in this frame, and hopefully we will be able to get under the vehicle and finish off the rust proof coats and remove whatever is not required. Day 6 today. Sub-tank is in. The main tank is repaired. The back of the car is done. And we're busy cleaning the front of the car now. We slowly get as far as possible. Today is day 7 of cleaning the underbody of rust and all of that. Hopefully we have a couple more days worth of work on it, maybe another 2 days, 2 or 3 days at the most. This is what the end result looks like for the back half of the car. Started with the front half of the car. We need to climb into the body here, and a little bit over there needs some cleaning up. Morning, Fitz. This pipe will be replaced as the tailpipe or the silencer pipe, because they did replace it only after today. I don't know why. And we need to do a bit more sandblasting here. This is the main tank of the vehicle. I'm doing a couple of tests on it because we did see leak of fuel actually at the in the car. And we took it to some professionals here, and they couldn't figure out where the leak was. So I've now brought it back to my office, and I've just filled it with water. That first of all, I was able to figure out the exact volume of the tank, and this is a 105-liter tank, and I was able to spot the leak. And if you look here, you will see a drop forming and a drop. There is the drop that is forming there, and there it goes. And another drop forming, and it goes. So we did notice a slight crack actually there, and I guess it has been caused by fatigue over time, over this period of years. And we had a tiny drop of diesel leaking out of that crack every 5 to 6 seconds. Hopefully this weld will fix that, and if not, I will have to replace the tank.